it is what it is. I am exhausted. I just wanted to tell you guys that today we're gonna do a look like this one over here. Yes, we're gonna do that look. Basically gonna try and imitate the color composition. The album actually came out, was inspired by a lot of things because my nails are blue. Another thing, I just felt like the album did speak to me. Jhené Aiko fan. So when I saw the item, I was like, why can't I do a look inspired by Jhené? Looking at her cover. Yeah, let's try and do the look. Okay, now that we've got the hair situation undercover, let's get into the makeup. First, we want to do the eyebrows. So I suggest that you use anything, a spoolie, a mascara brush, anything that can just brush up your hairs. Okay, so I raised my eyebrows a little up, so it's time for the eyebrow pencil. With the eyebrow pencil, honestly, try to use something very light and not too dark. If at all you want to use something very light, you could use an eyeshadow palette and try out a lighter shade. Or you can be like me, just use an ordinary pencil. My pencil is so short, I know. That's because it's dying. But I got this pencil from Jewelry Box. It's an old one actually. It's color 3 on the shade of brown. So we can go in and fill our eyebrows. So guys, you want them to be as natural as possible, so try not to darken the ends too much like I've done here. Let me just give you a closer look. Try to make them light, don't make it too dark. Just, you know, be light on your pencil and make sure that you fill it in with a very light tone. Yeah, then we're gonna take sort of your skin tone shade. I'm using here a pro concealer from LA Girl. It's a bit whatever, but yeah, from LA Girl, and I'm going to be using the shade Toffee, yes, for my shade. So basically all you have to do is conceal your eyebrow. I'm not gonna conceal it too much because I need it to be as natural as possible, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of it. I'm just gonna dip a little and then smudge on. As you can see, it just wipes off the whatever that is. It clears everything out very nicely and blends with my skin tone. And then we also conceal on top of the eyebrows so that they can have their shape as well. So I'm just going to go up here. See how nice that is? Very soft tone, very natural look. Okay, as we can see now, the eyebrows are done very well. So a quick advice, if your eyebrows are a bit light towards the end, like by the arc right there, try to stretch them a little so that they can show, they can show the little, you know, tick, arc, whatever you want to call it, so that they can be extensive. I know earlier I said don't make them dark, but we're intending to make them look like Jhené's. So to make them just slightly defined, just increase a little from the middle going that way. Just lightly brush on top so that it can heighten the eyebrows, so that even when you take the picture it will be bold enough, you know. Yeah. There you go. Guys, excuse my lighting, the weather here is crazy, but anyway, then I suggest that you go with a lighter shade or a lighter concealer. I'm going to use this one. I do not know where this is from, but it's called Lancôme. I think that's the name, Lancôme. I don't know, but it's a concealer. My mom got it in London, then she got it for me, so I guess I don't know where that is. I really don't know. Definitely leave the name on the description below. I'll try and find it and put it down so that you guys can find it maybe in shops around, maybe Edgar's. So like I was saying, the shade, which is way lighter than the toffee that I used for my eyebrows, we're gonna put it on the eyelids just like that. Just dab a little on it. This one is very like effective. It's one great brand actually I'd recommend for eyebrows. I mean, for concealing, I would definitely recommend it. It's very, like, when you blend it out, you'll see that it can really go a long way, you know. It's very bold and strong. So I'm gonna go and blend right now. Just the blend. As you can see, like I was saying, the coverage is really good. I've put just a little, but it has already brightened up my eyes just on that. So it's amazing. So just blend it out, blend it all the way into your nose, like this bridge here. Oh my god, why do I have red on me? Like, why am I red? But yeah, just, and then using the same, not the same, sorry, going back to our toffee, you might want to squeeze a little bit so that you could use it for your under eyes. Like me, I have dark under eyes, but I don't think I'll need any color correcting because it's not really that bad. So we're just gonna dip concealer at specific places that need to be concealed. For example, my under eyes, which are very dark, right there. See how dark they are, but with concealer, it's a little difference in tota. Like, you can see that, yeah, if you blend, something great will happen. And then I also suggest that you put a tad on your eyelid as well, because you want the lighter concealer to go up there, and then your shade on top, so that it's of the same, you know. Yeah. And then you just want to go on dark marks like mine over here. We want to look clean at the end. Oh, even my forehead, right? Just a little here and here, slightly dark. So yeah, just gonna blend everything out. Blend. Yikes. That we look a little more natural, or whatever, the face is glowing. We're gonna go back with our lighter shade so that we can make our under eyes look a little even more brighter, and just to highlight certain parts, just a tad, not too much, just a tad. So make sure you squeeze out a little. So just a tad. so I'm just gonna make sure it's a tad. There we go. And we're just gonna blend. Okay, so I have done the blending, I have done the fighting, and we are back to normal. So now we're gonna contour the face with powder. You can go ahead and do a concealer first, then put on powder, but I highly suggest that you just powder it up because it's very natural, very subtle. It's not that dramatic, so you won't really need that much of definition to it, but there is definition, but the powder can do as much as long as if the shade is a bit darker depending on the way you're going. So we're gonna do highlighting and contouring with some powder. So first let's do the highlighting, and let's place the lighter shade of powder. And the lighter shade of powder in this case, it's Signature, the loose powder, translucent powder, and it can work for every shade actually. I must say it can work for anyone. You can get into any Signature store and you'll find it, and I feel like it's great for a very light base. Like if you want a very light base of excuse me, yeah, like I was saying, it's good for light bases in terms of highlighting and whatnot. So we're gonna dip our sponge into some powder, and we're just gonna go, I think it's best to go under like this so that you don't have to the upper. So do the same this side. Get in there, under, above, on my nose, because you know the nose is a bit yeah, it needs that. And then we're gonna take this LA Girl Pro something powder. I'm sorry I'm using this one as a demonstration, but I'm telling you, it's my shade. It's perfect for me because it's in the color medium deep, so my caramelinated skin will work for this. I'll just dab and show you. All you gotta do is just put it in there like that. As you can see, it is reflecting, and yeah, it's reflecting. Sorry, let me just go down a little. Yeah, so make sure that you just put the dark the contour using, I'm using a contour brush by MAC, so you can just use any contour brush that you have or any powder brush that's very small and just contour. So I'm gonna be contouring my outer face so that the rest of my face can be out there. So so next we're just gonna blend everything out so that they can all be in sync, and we're done with the contouring. Okay, so for this look I don't have any specifics, but I think going for a very pale nude or something that really matches your eyes would be the best for this. So going for something like this color that is toned towards your skin tone, towards your eyes, that'll be perfect. I'm not sure what this is called, but I will put down on the description a name of a palette that you could use. I'll put the Signature one down below so that you guys can check it out. It's really good with pigmentation, and I think that one will amplify. I think I'll use it for the lighter parts of my eyes, mostly towards it'll be mostly my transition color. Yeah, that's the word. Then this will probably be around my crease. I'll be using my eyeshadow brush, Mac, from the Mac palette, and I'll just go down with this eyeshadow, and I'll just go light on it and just spread it. I got this eyeshadow as a gift, so like my cousin had it, but then she was just like, don't like it. So I guess thanks to my cousin for that one. I hope y'all can see this because it's wonderful. You can see the shade of the eyeshadow implementing on top of the concealer. It's just amazing the way it just blends out together. So I think doing that for the other eyebrow, let's do it and let's see what happens. Sorry guys that you couldn't see that carefully. I really needed to like cover so that I can see. So yeah, basically just go over like this, and you can just blend it with anything really. Yeah, and then after blending it together, you have a perfect look. So I'm gonna go over with the same eyeshadow brush. So I'll just take a little bit of powder, just flake it off a little, and just blend on top like that, right on top of the concealer, and do the same for the other side. Just blend on top. Yes, so just gonna do a finish tweaking some stuff and do lips. Okay guys, before we continue, we're going to highlight before we get to the lips, because I realized that in her picture there's highlights everywhere. Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna highlight where things need to be highlighted. Or we're gonna highlight the eyes, we're gonna highlight the cheeks, the forehead. So like I was saying, we're gonna use the For Me Only highlighter palette, and we're gonna use the yellowish, yikes, yeah, that yellow right there to highlight our face. So we're gonna use this really thick MAC fan brush to highlight, and we're going to highlight everywhere. Starting with the cheeks, we just need to highlight right there, just a little more to give it more shine. Yeah. So this side and there, edges, to have the shiny part of your forehead. This side, just dab it just like that. Yeah, just a little, just to, yeah, not too much though. Ooh, okay, we're getting light, getting bright, we're getting pretty lit. For the small parts with the same highlighter, I highly recommend a really small brush, like an eyeshadow brush. Just dab on your nose just slightly, and I like to do that so that the highlighter can just spread. The dabbing just, you know, yeah. And then just a little on the nose as well, and just tad brush on it so that it's shining like that. You want to get into it just like this. So So my eyes, for my eyes, I'm just gonna get inside like that because I really wanted to shine like that, to glow. Same thing this side, just take it to glow. See that? Yeah, and just take it out. Take the highlighter to glow just like that. See how it's glowing? And then if you want to define your highlighter, you can just on top of the other one to give it more definition, just like that. I don't really like abusing highlighter, but for stuff like this, I guess it only makes sense that you put enough so that it looks like that. So with the overall highlight, and you can put just a tad on top of the mouth. I think the mouth is not so all that. So once I show my highlight, oh guys, I totally forgot something very important. Highlighter under the eyebrows, because yo, they need to pop. I forgot. Blend it out. Yes, now the highlighting process is done. Now that my eyebrows are highlighted. Whew, that was a big mistake. That was a huge mistake. Okay guys, so after you have gotten your look ready, you want to do your lips. So there's this pencil by Ushas. I got it from jewelry box as well. It's a very light pencil, so it'll be great for lining your lips. So just line from the outside, né? Like I said, it's really light. You might not see the color that much, but yeah, as time goes on, you will. Just shade your upper lip. You see that? There it is. This is the tricky part. My lips are not pink, so we're gonna use this pink matte lipstick. Hope y'all can see it. This is the shade initially, so yeah, it's some kind of very light pinkish. Yeah, it's under a curly collection. You can use it, but any pink matte is fine. Even the Ushas brand is very good. Top, go with the liner like that, and just dab on your lips. Then since the pink lipstick is there, just on top of the lipstick, just line it a little more so that it defines your lip. So it defines your lips. Then we have this amazing lip gloss, a brownish color, and it's a Black Opal brand. As your gloss figure, just dab, because it's brown, and just dab on it. It's glossy, yes, so it will shine. You use a creamy color in the middle, or a concealer. Highly recommend a concealer, because when you put on the lips, it will come out really nice. I'm gonna take a creamy shade of concealer, just dab it on my lips to create that creamy look. And yeah, increase my gloss just slightly, especially to the ends of my lips, the edges of my lips. Just a little bit more pink, because no, Okay, so you guys can see the look. This is very simple, but I will take pictures so that I can show you guys how it will look at the end. You can accessorize this look. I feel like it's very nice, it's very natural, it's very authentic, it's very just so soft and tender. There's nothing too much about it. It's very straightforward and it's very chilled, and I think I would actually put this on a daily basis, you know. Yeah, so guys, try out the look, tell me what you think, and hopefully you like this, you know, because look at this. Yeah guys, so tell me what you think. This being the end of the video, please do not forget to like, because obviously you like this video. I mean, you couldn't be watching it until this time, at this point of time, if you didn't like it. And most definitely share, drop a few people's names down below so that they can see what you're seeing, because obviously, you know, you gotta holla at other people so that they know what's up. All right, okay, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, I love you too. This look, Jhené really did the most. Like, she did the most, and I feel like this look should be celebrated. I'll share the pictures down below so that, after this video, so that you guys can see how it turns out to look in terms of photography. I'll try and manipulate the gestures that she did and everything so that you guys can see it from that point of view. But otherwise, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you loved it. Yes, loved. I hope that you guys will tune in next time for another video. This was a very cool, straightforward, chilled, laid back, one-on-one video between me and you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys are looking forward to the next one, and you guys will do what you must to share it with your other fellow individuals. Thank you so much, and I love you guys so much, and I appreciate each and every single one of you that watch my videos and take time to actually, you know, learn, to actually learn something from the videos. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.